Hi, this is Zachary Ball with Omnis Technologies. Continuing our series on the CTERA units themselves, I thought today would be a good day to explain kind of another avenue that CTERA offers for backups. So we've obviously covered the C200s, that's a physical device. CTERA also offers backup agents. So backup agents we can actually install just on servers or workstations. So we've kind of covered the device avenue. If you have multiple servers, if you have multiple devices, the actual physical device, the C200, makes a lot of sense because it does local backups and then pushes it to the cloud. For some of our smaller clients that have just a single server and really nothing else, the server backup, we can just install the agent and then it goes straight to the cloud. Also, we can also do workstation agents as well. So if you have users that are out in the field that don't necessarily come into the office or some other office environment, as soon as they get internet connectivity, the agent will actually go through and do a backup from their laptop or Surface, tablet, whatever that device may be. So I'm just going to do a quick comparison here. I've got two clients pulled up. This particular client is one of the ones that's running our server agent. So the server agent goes right to the difference you're going to see between the two agents is this is just a straight cloud backup. Now the cloud backup or the agent backup is good for this type of client because they literally have one share that everybody uses and there's one folder for the users. So this particular setup is very simple and very straightforward. The only two files that are getting backed up to the cloud are these two that we've obviously selected because they have the green check mark. And I believe I have this running at night, 10 hours. So sometime like right around 9 o'clock at night, this backup runs. Now, generally, we also do another type of backup. We don't do just a straight cloud. This particular client, we also use Windows Server backup to an IO safe, which is, we're also a reseller for IO safe. So there is some redundancy there. We do a bare metal backup along with a straight file backup. Now, getting into a device comparison, this client here, obviously, we look at the agent, it says file level backup, disk level backup. If it was a straight agent backup, it would just say cloud backup. But this client in particular has workstations and a server that we're backing up along. I mean, we have 5 or 6 devices on this network as opposed to just files on one device. So if we actually get logged in here, plus this client also has multiple shares, not just one. We have 4 or 5 shares from this box. I believe there's one on the C drive as well. So obviously there's a little bit more to this setup versus just a straight agent setup, which is great. I mean, it works. The CTERA agents are great. We've never had any issues with them. I can pull up our portal here. We actually have a client running several workstation backups because these individuals they don't come into the office, they're in the field. As soon as they get access to the internet, the agent will actually do a backup if it's due. So this is also something to consider. We can also do the CTERA agents just by themselves. We don't necessarily have to do a device. But that's kind of the comparison and the things to consider when we're going with an agent versus a device. I'll kind of just recap on that. So the C200, the physical device, makes a lot of sense if you have multiple servers, multiple devices, and want to do straight local backups along with the cloud backups. If we have a smaller server setup where it's very simple shares, very simple user shares, or any kind of program setups, we can just do a straight agent, and that way you don't actually have to physically buy the device. But it's very flexible. This is one of the reasons I love CTERA as a whole. Great company. Thank you.